Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Don't airplane. Don't da 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 da. Da 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 da. What? Go ahead.
And we are back.
We're back. We're live.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the technical difficulties. It happens all across the world, but we are now covering and getting you action of the Vinton County match versus Jackson Ironman. Sorry.
I was going to say Ironman, not Ironton.
Ironton, it's too similar, but you know, it's the same thing. And right now, it looks like I think Vinton County is down by 4. A nice little spree just happened for Jackson, and they're able to knock down a 3 from Waylon DeLong to extend their lead.
I can tell you one thing, watching Coach Chris Wallace over there, he's getting all excited about this.
He is indeed very animated, but a 3 by Nolan Clare, and he's going to be needing the spark. He needs to put something in the offense for Vinton County. He is the star, the ball handler. Just at a freshman, he is playing almost on all 3 rosters, and I will tell you, he got to play in the freshman game. Seems a little gassed here as he is the big man down low in this zone. Not zone, it's man-to-man, but they have a tendency to play a little bit more zonish when it gets down low to those big people. That is a air ball and a half, no offense. And now we are off to the races if we're Vinton.
I mean, for a game 21-17, both teams are giving it their all right now, even in the second quarter.
Yes. As we just saw both players from Vinton County chase down that ball that went out of bounds. So it will go the way of Jackson Ironman. They've had a nice little spree themselves, though. They started to hit a few more 3s beyond the arc. They have a couple this quarter now compared to the first. They only had 1, and points in the paint, they're dominating that right now, as well as most of them have come from the and ones by Bryson Betts and Tanner Jenkins. But a turnover is going to happen here, and Vinton will get the ball right back. So 21-17 is the scoreline. I need to see more pick and roll action, though, Logan. There's too much single man driving. There's too much single man trying to make the play towards the basket and then kick the ball. Look, like I need somebody to set a high ball screen to come up and clear the lane for Nolan, who did trip there on another player's shoe, so it will be a travel.
But it looks like Brian Betts will be the one to throw the ball back into the playing court.
That's that guy.
Or Jackson Ironman.
I'll tell you what. That is a man that knows how to move down low. He's got all the spins, the shimmies, the shakes.
Even that being 6 foot tall.
Yeah, 6 foot tall, and I'll tell you what. If he grows even taller, he's going to have a nice time down low. He has the speed to play on the outside as well. The contest is there, and the block from Mo Hebron goes through, and now Vinton's going to look to extend this. They're going to look to drive. Nolan Clare takes it to the rim, goes up against 3 players, and gets swatted away. Missed the layup, and now fast you go. If you're Ironman, a tip ball, and it stays here.
And it even went to the smallest player on the court, Grant Massey.
Yeah, he's had the biggest impact, though. He's knocked down a couple of 3s. He's been moving the ball around the perimeter and also been making a couple defenders miss. So Grant Massey being the key to their offense right now, at least in the leadership role in the possession that the ball goes in each player's hand. But now off the inbound, this Vinton County Vikings, they like to be aggressive on the inbound passes, especially on the side. Almost came away with the turnover there, but it stays in the hands of Jackson Ironman. Grant Massey looking to try and attack this player, this defense. Hands the ball off, and now you pick your dribble up if you're number 23. Waylon out to the wing to Grant. Grant back to Waylon. He's going to swing the ball. He's going to drive. A nice little spin moves, gets to the free throw. Bryson all the way to Grant. Oh! He thought about shooting, but passed it in time. Waylon from deep, and it's good.
I'm going to tell you, they've been taking a lot of three-point shots tonight.
They have indeed. There's now a drive, a kick. Easton Skeens not able to find much. Caden Elliott fighting down low. Ball going out, and officials say it is going to be the Ironman's ball. And that is, I mean, if you're gonna shoot those early threes, you gotta have a couple people down low if you're Vinton. And right now, Caden Elliott needs some help. He is the only one that is on the boards battle, and he is having his hands full with Byron Betts.
Oh, that is a timeout, I'm assuming, on the court.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a 30-second
It's
or
30
a
seconds.
full timeout.
It's gonna be 30 seconds.
I guess we'll just stay right here.
Yeah, we'll stay right here. We'll talk about these guys, but it looks like it's a cheerleader battle right now as these crowds are getting into it, and that's what you love to see at the high school basketball level, even just for JV. The energy needs to be built, and right now we see a couple people sitting on their phones. You know, get in the action.
I know. I'm seeing a couple people just making phone calls, text messages. You know.
I'm just messing around.
I mean, we do it too. Don't get us wrong, folks.
No, yeah. So it looks like Chris Wallace for Jackson is going to regroup his players, and Jordan Albright for Vinton County is going to speak to his for those 30 seconds. The ball will be brought in, and again, I mean, the pressure on these inbound passes will be felt, but it's an easy one for Whalen. He just goes into the deep parts of his half, and you come across the half court as well. Motion offense right now for Jackson.
And it's out again with 4 seconds.
It's out with 0.4 seconds. It looked like Ashton Fannin wanted a call there. He looked at the officials like, bro, he slapped my hands. But he isn't going to get one, so this is going to have to be a touch and suit situation. It's up for Whalen at the buzzer. Almost makes it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to half. See you in a bit.
Home. It's your sanctuary. Vinton County National Bank wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. Visit vcnbfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need dependable propane service for your home, business, or farm, turn to AK Energy. Based in Jackson, Ohio, they proudly serve Jackson, Ross, Vinton, Gallia, Pike, and Mason counties. Whether it's heating your home, running equipment, or powering your operations, AK Energy has you covered. They provide residential, commercial, and agricultural propane services. So if you need propane delivered reliably and safely, call AK Energy at 740-688-8758. AK Energy, keeping our community warm, powered, and moving forward.
Need a ride to your medical appointment? Medication ready for pickup? A.T. Hoy, LLC has you covered. Call 740-596-0536 today to see if you qualify for free transportation. A.T. Hoy, charting a course for care.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. VCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Visit VCRMCO.com to apply. VCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.
Join a team where you can use your unique talents to grow both personally and professionally. Apply today at beliciofoods.com/careers. That's BELLISIO foods.com/careers.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 740-596-5984. Come see the friendly faces at Gas and Stuff in Hamden for great deals on your favorite stuff. Gas and Stuff offers a wide variety of scrumptious hot and fresh pizzas and subs. Don't worry if you are watching your calories. They also offer crisp cold salads. And don't forget about your favorite Ohio lottery games. Gas and Stuff, convenience with a smile.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
True fans know that success in football is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockhart Insurance Agency. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs and recommend the best coverage from the best companies. As we honor the spirit of hard work and the American grit that keeps our community strong, Matheny's Hauling and Landscaping is here to help you tackle the tough jobs. When winter hits, count on our fast, dependable snow removal, and don't forget to stop in and look at our wide selection of firewood for sale so your home stays warm all winter long. If you have a storage shed that needs cleaned out, call 740-577-2218 today, and they'll get it done quickly and professionally. This season, choose a locally trusted, veteran-owned and operated team that believes in service, reliability, and pride in every job. Matheny's Hauling and Landscaping, working hard for the red, white, and you.
Start and end your day with McDonald's of Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, or MacArthur. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you're always cooking up something great from your Jackson, Wellston, Oak Hill, or MacArthur McDonald's. And I'm loving it, and you will too.
Are you looking for the perfect power sport vehicle? Well, come visit Pony Power Sports of Jackson. We're the same great faces you know and love at the same location and with the best selection in the tri-state area. From motorcycles to ATVs to side-by-sides. Pony Power Sports of Jackson has them all. It's where your adventure begins. Get to the pony.
At Rio, we believe your education should be personal, affordable, and full of possibilities. Here, you're part of a community that supports your success in the classroom and beyond. And now, there's even more to be a part of, with new traditions and new energy taking shape.
I want to invite you to see what's possible when you learn at a place where everyone knows your name and cares about your future. At Rio, it's all about you, your goals, your journey, and your success. And we can't wait to be a part of your story.
And now, a special thanks to Top Tier Customs for sponsoring our instant replay.
Home, it's your sanctuary. Vinton County National Bank wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. Visit vcnbfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. VCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Visit VCRMCO.com to apply. VCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.
Join a team where you can use your unique talents to grow both personally and professionally. Apply today at beliciofoods.com/careers. That's BELLISIO foods.com/careers.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 740-59.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Vinton County Vikings matchup against Jackson County Ironmen. This is going to be a fun one. The score is 24-17 at the end of the half. The third quarter will begin in about a minute or so. Teams are going back to their benches. Coaches are saying their final says. I am joined by Logan Beatty. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing pretty good.
Doing good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. This has been a fun one so far. Jackson got a little bit of spark in their offense right there. Went on a bit of a run, started knocking down more threes beyond the arc. They hit 3 in the second quarter, and they have split their points so far. It's been about 12 beyond the arc. It's been 12 in the paint. They have a balanced offense, and right now it is Vinton County that is struggling indeed. On the defensive side, the pace just seems to be a little bit different. You know, the motion, the way they're able to switch and get the mismatch. Jackson is having their way right now on the offensive side of things.
You are right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. The clock is winding down.
But it looks like Vinton County is bringing a new player in number 22.
Number 22 it is indeed, Jake Maxwell. He is an aggressive one. He is a fast one. He more or less plays on the varsity side, but he likes to be a swing player at times as well and help out his fellow JV freshman, sophomore players. Inbound goes the way of Jackson to start off the second half, and again, it's only a 7-point deficit for Vinton. He tried to get the ball in to Byron, and there's a foul on Caden Elliott.
And that wasn't too far into the third quarter.
No, it wasn't. Early fouls have a tendency to be Vinton County's style. Like I said, they like to guard these inbound passes. They like to be aggressive on defense. At times, they can be a bit handsy. They can kind of catch them. But they do a good job of limiting themselves and not fouling too much to the point where players are getting into 1-and-1 or shooting 2 free throw scenarios. So good job out of them just to reel themselves back in through the quarters. And a 5-second violation, if I'm not mistaken. Grant Massey couldn't find a single player to pass to. So a turnover is going to happen, and Vinton is going to have the ball.
Now you got to keep an eye on 22, Maxwell from Vinton County.
Why is that? Why do we got to keep an eye on Maxwell?
Because he is one of the good three-point shots that I've seen so far all season long.
Okay.
Even in varsity, he's one of the good ones.
A drive and kick, and it looks like Vinton is going to be looking for that bright 22 on the white jersey. Nolan Clare is going to get the inbound pass, goes down low, backs down the defender, and scores 2. So great job out of Nolan. Again, the undersized guard is able to find the spacing created and score. On the opposite side, though, Jackson are going to drive. That looked very much like a travel, but number 23, Tanner Jenkins, is going to get away with it. Waylon DeLong on the top side of the key is going to give it back to Grant Massey, though, who has had the ball for most of the time. These two love to work the perimeter, the attack, and Waylon with a long 2. Kevin Garnett's style right there.
And nobody was home to catch that one.
Nobody was home indeed. Miscommunication right there between the players from Vinton County. And turnover is going to go the way of Jackson. So now you try and put some sort of pressure on the ball carrier. He's going to speed across half court, so there's no 8-second violation. Grant Massey's going to go to work. Deep three from Whalen. No good, too long, and it's going to be Maxwell. Maxwell that is able to find the board. He's going to bring the ball up on the other side of the court. A nice little dribble pickup, and we're going to swing it to the top of the key. Nolan drives. He kicks to Caden Elliott. And now you're just going to try and swing the ball, but look at this. It's Maxwell for three, too strong, and the rebound goes the way of Jackson.
Now it looks like the Vinton County coach is going to get animated down there.
Telling his team directions and orders, but Byron down low. Big body Caden. Get him out of the way, and he scores two, and you're going to extend the lead by 9 now for Jackson Ironman. Deep three. No good for Vin, and that's Nolan Clare. He likes to take the early threes.
And they recovered that.
Did get the offensive board. Down low, Caden's going to go to work. Nice cut by Nolan. A big smack. You could hear it from all the way up here, but no foul was called. Quick in transition, Jackson goes. They're going to kick, but Nolan is able to recover and able to get the steal. So right back you go if you're Vinton on the offensive side. Caden, deep three. Elliott, it's a little bit of short, but Maxwell might be in the position. Tips hands. He wasn't prepared for it, and it's going to be Byron that gets the rebound. So you give it to Grant Macy, and you give it to Waylon D-Long. They're going to try and work this offense. Again, they know how to move the ball in the perimeter. Just this first step. Foul called on Caden Elliott, and it's going to be 2 for Tanner Jenkins.
Looks like Vinton County's going to start being aggressive here in the third quarter.
Yes. A couple subs are going to come in after this first one. Caden Elliott just went over the top a little bit too much right there on Tanner, and that is why he's going to get, I think, his second or third foul. So the coach is going to bring him out just to protect him because, again, he's really the only one that battles on the board. Sometimes Maxwell. Vinton County, more known for their outside game, started off this first quarter and the second quarter, actually just the first half in general, with a majority of their points coming in the paint. They need to find success, and they need to go back to it. But for me, it just comes off of the drives, the cuts. I haven't seen much of it. Usually everybody's just standing around the perimeter waiting for the ball. And when everybody's standing around the perimeter waiting for the ball, what's going to happen? Ain't nothing going to happen. Ain't nothing going to happen. Especially against a man-to-man offense. You need to be setting the screens, creating those mismatches, getting the switches, and finding your point guard, which is Nolan, who can have that quick step against a lackluster defender. But right now, again, the way this Jackson team plays, well, it looks like none of them are having a lackluster first step as they are quick off the draw.
Let's see how this one goes.
Second one is made. And Tanner's going to come out as the sub was for the shooter. So now we're down 10 if you're Vinton County. They need to make a comeback. And again, they're just going to spread the floor. Pressure from Whalen on Claire. But the ball is delivered to Maxwell. Out to the right side of the wing, right back to Maxwell. He's going to look to drive. He approaches the defender. A nice shimmy, a shake, a little bit of an extension. And it's just enough of a push-off to not be called a foul on Massey, who is gingerly walking down the court now. Wants to be in the play and has to focus up. Full court pressure being put in. Nolan Clare able to tip the ball or create some sort of confusion. And that's going to be a turnover going the way of Vinton County.
Ooh, Maxwell's got it again.
He does indeed. Get this man more touches, he says. He wants the ball. Right side of the key. Deep three. For number 3, it's sunk in for Damian Farrell. First time we've said his name. He's been in the game, been quiet. maybe he can put a spark to the offense behind the arc for Vinton County. Full court pressure is on. Ironman trying to break it. You get it down low to Byron. Spin move. Kick out to DeLong. And now you reset if you're the Ironman. A high ball screen, but you go the opposite way. Whalen attacking the rim, and he's able to get a nice 2. Re-extends the lead back up to 7 for Jackson. Two. Nice free throw shot from the side of Mo Hayborn, but it's not enough. And now a long pass. Already attacking is Jackson. Well, you slip on this spin, and it's going to be Maxwell on the opposite side for Vinton. A nice strip from Massey, but he looks at his teammates and says, hey, nobody else is there. It falls into the hands of Vinton, and they're going to score right back. But, I mean, quickly these teams playing at a blistering pace. Whalen able to find a dish beyond the arc, and he's able to knock down the 3. Vinton now approaching. And it's been hard for Nolan Clare right now. He's had a lot of big bodies to go through, and down low, nobody else is really there to help him, but you're able to swing the ball out. It's Damien that tried to hit a quick 3, and that doesn't happen. So nothing connecting right now, and again, nobody able to fight on the boards with Caden Elliott out, as he's one of their taller members on this roster. Jackson right now is having a field day on the offensive side of things and the defensive boards. They're going to spread it thin. Grant Massey recalls the play for his team. A high ball screen, but it's a slip. Massey attacks. A nice tap on the shoulder, and it's going to be a spot foul on Vinton. So nobody's going to go to the line. The sub will come in, and that's Jenkins, who's right back into the game. Inbound from Jackson is cleanly. Whalen trying to attack the baseline, but a foul from Mo Hayborn. Another spot foul, so you'll take it back underneath the basket. And right now on this elaborate set piece, they're going to look for either Byron or they're going to look for number 22, and he's able to pick and roll just like that. Nobody picks him up. And that's going to be Jacob Gallagher, who finds his first points of the night. On the defensive side of things, I should say, almost had the block, but a foul is called on Jacob. And you're going to go to the line if you're Easton Skeens.
This might be their way of catching up tonight.
Might be their way. Down 10. Has a chance to eliminate it and make it an 8-point deficit. Easton has had a fair bit of shots, but they've really just been beyond the arc, has been inconsistent tonight, and that's not what you want to see as a shooter. It's just the famous phrase, you need one to fall and get that confidence. So now he's going to look to eye up the second. A sub was made.
And he sunk that one.
The second one is good. As Vinton now eliminate this to a 9-point deficit. Their full court pressure is still on, but it's an elongated 1-2-2. And Jackson have had a field day on breaking it. Massey regains. Whalen able to sling it on the left side of the wing, but a strong 3 does not connect, and that's going to be Mo Hayborn that is getting the rebound and pushing the pace for Vinton. As now Mo going to look to attack the rim. Oh, I wasn't even aware of it, and it looks like Mo wasn't either. But we come to the third quarter. As it ends, the score is 36-27.
I know, but these Vinton boys are really doing a better job now in the second half of this game. They're being more aggressive right now.
Yes, they're more aggressive with the shot selection. They're being more aggressive when it comes to taking early opportunities, which is again what this squad is known for. But at the same time, it's hard because they've been tough shots. Nolan's trying to drive and draw the fouls. They just haven't gone his way. And on the perimeter, I mean, they have shot, I believe, a total of at least 10 or 12 threes, and they've only made a couple of them. So you're low on the 3-point shooting. You've only made 2 so far through 3 quarters of play. If you're Vinton County, you need you need to honestly, I think, attack the rim more. They had early success in the first quarter. They were able to string Jackson out. But Jackson going to the bigger set of their lineup. I mean, Jenkins, you got Fannin, Betts, there's Gallagher in there. The only smallest player on the court right now is Massey. And, I mean, they've just had a nice time with Massey and DeLong on the perimeter, picking and choosing when they want to attack. Able to find players down low like Fannin and Jenkins, and they're able to have easy layups. And now in the fourth quarter, we begin. Looks like number 5 is going to come in for
Nobody was home.
Nobody was home for the rebound, and already Whalen trying to push the pace. Got carried away. And Jordan Albright, the coach for JV, is very upset about the call that it stays here for Jackson. He has a reason to. So it was questionable, but the officials say Jackson's ball, and they're going to reset their offense. DeLong, top of the key. It's going to be an offensive foul on Gallagher. A moving screen is what it looked like, so the ball's going to go the other way, and this could be the chance for Vinton to finally find some offensive success. Briggs Prater bringing the ball up the court. A double high screen, and Maxwell is able to get it into his hands, and that's what you want to see from Vinton. Get more screens high on the perimeter so that way you can create space for the ball carriers. And a touch foul from Jenkins. It'll stay here for Vinton.
Albright seems happy about that.
A call finally going his way, he says. And that'll maybe calm him as he looks to coach and lead his team with orders from the sideline. He calls the play, and it's Prater that's going to bring the ball up. High screen from Elliott. Useless for Prater. He looks to drive. Oh, my God. Gallagher brought his whole hand down and a half. And the foul is called on Jacob. Shooting 2 is Prater.
And looking at Wallace, he does not look happy about that.
Telling Jacob that he can't bring that hand down. He has to go straight up. Once he comes down and touches any part of Prater's arm, that is when the officials will happily blow their whistle. Prater sinks the first, and we're in an 8-point game here. The biggest thing to highlight is Vinton stays in a lot of their matches just purely off of their defense. They're able to create the pressure. I think at times it's Jackson and a lot of other teams that play Vinton County, they like to push the pace, and they'll be too aggressive. Because I apologize for the pause. It's the official that recorrected his call. It's going to stay here after the free throw missed, and the rebound, it was tipped out of bounds. The official first said it was Jackson, and it's now going to stay on Vinton's court. So they're going to have the opportunity of at least scoring 3 quick points and getting back into this game. Caden Elliott gets the ball, goes down low. Nice spin move out of the big man, delivering right now for Vinton. Kick ball, and we stay here.
I know this crowd isn't liking some of this stuff.
No, some murmurs hush over the crowd as Vinton is starting to apply a little bit more pressure on that high 1-2-2 or elongated 1-2 full court press. Switching defense, it comes into the free throw line. Back out to Macy on the top of the key. You're going to try and battle. It looks like Gallagher and Skeeson are down low, but the ball is going to the left side of the wing. DeLong has it. High screen from Gallagher. He kicks it out to Jenkins. Jenkins maybe going to try and find something here. Picked up his dribble a little bit too early, and he's going to have that person corralled on the baseline in the corner of the 3, and a timeout is called from Jackson Ironman, sorry.
There we go with Ironton again. What's been on your mind tonight?
I'm telling you, it's the double eyes. I don't know what to call it. Ironton, Ironman, I believe, Vinton County. They're trying to make a comeback here. 36-30 is the score. The 30-second timeout was called.
You want to stay here?
And so far, it's been better defensively for Vinton County. However, offensively, it's just the amount of trips they've had, it's either been too quick and they haven't found much, or it's been a brutal long battle of a rebound, a free throw, something going their way, and then them not cashing in on the opportunity. So it's been tough on the offensive side of things. Defensively, they're giving it their all. Logan, what are they going to have to do here in this fourth quarter to try and turn the tides? Jackson going to have the ball. DeLong finds his way through the defenders. Deep three. Finds it for the Ironmen. And they steal their resolve. There's 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. They're going to go up back by 9. Maxwell getting the ball in his hand. He's going to look to maybe have an isolation on the left side of the wing. Going to look to drive on Jenkins. Jenkins standing tall, turns around with his back to the player, still gets the block. And Jackson are able to get a nice defensive stop. Macy now pushing the pace, able to dish to Gallagher. Nice pump fake, and right below the basket, he says, hey, that's a happy two. Jackson able to string together a nice scoring run of 5-0, and they go up 11 here. Deep three from Damian. Early shot in the three, somehow able to bobble some hands and get right back into the players in Vinton. Maybe you reset. Damian, another quick three. He's feeling it tonight. He's just trying to shoot any open look he can. Players fighting down low. Max and Elliott. Elliott finds the rebound. He's got 4 Ironman players around him. And finally, Jackson are able to clear their side of the half. Macy able to have the ball with the help of DeLong. He's going to pull the three, and that's going to be a little bit too strong. Rebound going to Vinton County, and maybe just slow it down here. These teams throwing up every look that they get. Set up the set pieces. Maxwell doesn't take my words into advice, and it's a strong three nonetheless. The big bodies of Jackson are just crowding the paint, and they are winning every single defensive rebound right now. If you're Vinton, you need some more of those, and the pressure is starting to be felt. As Prater is coming off of his own man deep in the corner. Jackson is just going to play keep away. They're just going to hold the ball with the last 2 minutes of the quarter, and they are happy just to pass this around the perimeter and get a nice clean look. Jenkins, he sidesteps, he attacks the rim. He's able to get a layup, and again extends the lead up to 13. A timeout taken by Vinton County. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after this break.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.
Join a team where you can use your unique talents to grow both personally and professionally. Apply today at beliciofoods.com/careers. That's BELLISIO foods.com/careers.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call...
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:15 left in the fourth quarter. It is a 13-point deficit for Vinton County. The game is starting to slowly slip away from their hands. And Logan, they are starting to go to their bench. They have now put in Caden Stildner. And this pass right there goes through the legs of Maxwell. And it was Caden. Maybe rushed that pass a little bit to his own player. He's going to turn the ball over, and it's going to be Jackson's ball.
I couldn't tell you why, but I'm looking at a big guy sitting on Vinton County's bench that they have not brought in all game.
Number 34 is who you're speaking of. That's Caden Robinette. On the opposite side, it's the big man that gets an and one, if I'm not mistaken, from Gallagher. He's able, oh no, it's a spot foul. Spot foul, so no shot there. It didn't go up in time is what the officials say. And you're right, I mean, they have some players that they can go to. I mean, they played a majority of the freshman game, so it might just be due to time constraint and how the swing players are. Number 34 can't come in, but you would think that they'd go to some of their taller players. I mean, what? Wyatt Howell, you're looking at Mo Hebron. I mean, even Easton Skeens. Well, Easton is in right now, but Cash Barnett, he's 5'10". He can compete with some of these 6-foot players.
Yeah, because isn't 34 from Vinton, isn't he 6'3"?
Yeah. 6'3", and they could probably use him right now down low. As that was only the first shot, it was a miss. Gallagher's going to go for his second one. It was actually a shooting foul, so I do apologize. He is able to make the second. As now the score is 46-30 here for Vinton. They're down 16, and the defense is not relenting anything. Massey with those quick hands gets a poke, and he's going to dish to number 21, who takes it to the rim. That's going to be Ashton Fannin, who had a couple early scores in this game, coming alive here. And there is a foul on the shooting form. Fannin's going to go to the line for two. And this, you're starting to see some smiles creep over the Ironmen and their bench players as they're going to start to get a little bit more playing time. A sub will roll through after the first shot. Fannin doesn't make it.
And
he doesn't.
He stands in at 5'10".
Yeah. The sub coming in is for the shooter. That's going to be number 1, Madden Oliver, sophomore.
5'11".
5'11", so you're swapping a shooter for heights, and you'll take that if you're Jackson, but he misses the second, so Oliver won't come in. He just looks over there. He's like, I just want some playing time, and now Massey's going to look to dribble out the rest of the clock. It has to be a flawless scoring run here. Massey goes to the rim. Gallagher a little bit too aggressive, trying to go for the rebound, and that's a foul. It's going to go the other way.
Well, they finally put number 1, Madden Oliver, in finally.
And some subs for Vinton County.
They finally put 34 in.
Finally put 34, number 2, and 13. So Caden Robinette, you got Cash Barnett, and you have Achilles Ward, is I think how you say his name, all coming in. But with a minute 30 left in this matchup, you're giving up some height. You got the big man, Caden, down low. Ward is only 5'6", however. He's the smallest player on Vinton, and Cash Barnett has some height as well, but he is a young freshman. And Maxwell
up.
Gonna drive to the hole, draws the foul, but not the score. So Maxwell will go to the line for 2.
And they're going to send some subs in. It's going to be 34 for Jackson. And did you catch who Vinton sent in?
Huh?
Did you catch who Vinton sent in as a sub? I only caught 34 for Jackson.
Yeah, Nate Phillips coming in. Number 3, though, Damian Farrell is going to come in as well. He is the sharpshooter, at least likes to pull the trigger from deep, so he's going to look to maybe try and get some quick opportunities. You do make the first 2 free throws. Ward is a defensive effort. And he's going to try and slow down Massey on the offensive side of things. Jackson, again, more than happy just to dribble out the clock and set up those high pick and rolls and the screens down low. Players coming in. Ward gets a nice tip, however. Vinton get a steal, but it's the response back from Jackson. Number 14, battling down low, Nick Castina. Do apologize. as this is the first time he's entered this match as well.
It is.
So the ball stays here, and Massey does have it in his hands yet again. Ward gonna call for him and try and get some sort of edge on this matchup. But again, the clock's at 30 seconds. Jackson have dribbled out probably enough. That is Caden that is fighting for the ball. And I mean, at this point, mathematically, it's most likely impossible. Massey is just making sure that he doesn't get any sort of violation. A pick and roll. Nate Phillips dishes down low to Nick Castina. They're going to score, and the Ironmen celebrate as Nick. You would think it's his first time scoring all season. That may just be the case. 3 seconds left. Caden on Vinton County. Going to throw up a shot. No good.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson County Ironmen take it 48-32 here. It was just an offensive show for the Ironmen. The defense couldn't keep up out of Vinton. And let me tell you, their shots from beyond the arc were not falling early. The confidence dwindled, and the Ironmen were able to steal everything in this matchup. My name is Dante Appling. I was joined by Logan Beatty. The varsity will commence shortly. We thank you all from Total Media Sports. See you next time.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.